Alrighty boyos, welcome back once again to another video. How you guys doing, guys? Today we're going to be going over the fastest possible way that you can farm gold in Fortnite Save the World. Now, I've done a video on farming gold, I think like last season or something, back whenever, farming encampments and doing the Storm King, that was the superior way of farming gold. But in today's video, ever since the newest patch that dropped yesterday, there is a new method to farming gold. Now, this method was actually discovered by White Sushi, and I think David Dean touched on this in his video yesterday, but I'm just here to spread the news. So there is a new beta storm called Test the Limits. Now, in my opinion, Test the Limits is probably one of the worst beta storms we've gotten because you can so easily abuse it, but that's basically why it's the best way to farm your gold, and I'll get to that in just a minute. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this beta storm, and I'm going to exactly show you guys what this beta storm is like, and then we're going to actually go over to a write-up by White Sushi and go over how this is the best method and how you can optimize actually farming this mission. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Alrighty boyo, so here we are in game with this new beta storm. Now, the whole purpose of this beta storm is to actually go to this area right over here. This is called the starting gate, and you actually want to go here, and this is where you're going to start your race, because this entire beta storm is based off of actually doing a race. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to this right here, and it's the lap challenge. Optimize the track and activate the start gate. Now, you have these flags all over the map, and you also have these husks all over the map as well. So there we go. So you have these flags all over the map. You got the A flag, which is at the starting gate, and as you can see towards the top middle you have B, then you have C, then you have D. Well, the whole purpose of this race is to actually go here and you open the mission control and you start it up. And so what you'll do is you'll run through the A flag, you'll run through the B, run through the C and the D, and then, as weird as that sounds, and then come back to the A. Well, the easiest possible way to farm this mission is to basically just get a whole entire group together and use teleporters and absolutely abuse this beta storm mission. And doing this with a full group will pretty much guarantee that you get the platinum badge every single time, and it's kind of useful if you want to get a few extra materials here and there. But this mission is extremely short, and it's also the fastest way to farm gold in the game right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to head on over to a write-up by White Sushi, and we're going to check out what he has to say and kind of explain everything that has to do with this beta storm and how exactly this is the fastest method. So let's go ahead and jump into that. Alrighty boyo, so here we are at the Fortnite Reddit, and we're going to take a look at White Sushi's post on why this is the best method for farming gold. And big shout out to White Sushi, as this video was not going to be made if it weren't for him. So he said, "Hey guys, White Sushi here with a short post on the current best methods of farming gold introduced in the game so far. As many of you are probably aware, our reigning champion was the Storm King. We're in a good group, players who are looking at 90 plus gold every 3 to 4 minutes, and that's approximately 30 gold per minute, which is very impressive. However, the problem with that fight was that players need to progress to the end of their Candy Valley story. Players need to deal with mechanics, and that time spent could greatly vary depending on how strong your party is. Now, introducing the beta storm Test the Limits. The game gives you 7 minutes to prepare and another 6 afterwards to complete checkpoints. In other words, the mission only takes 7 minutes, since you can literally skip the preparation phase, but we add an extra minute so that Ray can talk and players can reach the start point. So what about the rewards? Well, at power level 100, we're looking at 100 gold per run and 100 gold every 2 runs from the repeatable quest. Essentially, that approximates to 150 gold per run, which is 21.4 gold per minute, just slightly short of 22.5 per minute if your Storm King runs were to take 4 minutes. I would say that's pretty amazing considering how little effort you need to complete the mission. For running in public lobbies, some neat strategies would be to run Recon Scout Eagle Eye in your main with Fleetfoot Kin and Flash AC in support, use player jump pads to cover distance, and don't forget to punch out trees that are in your way. And you can make it even better. Of course, we aren't just going to stop there. Now I introduce a method to make this even more efficient, and that is that you can use teleporters. Basically, if you get a dedicated group of 4 players and have them each bring a teleporter, you can have each one of them covering a checkpoint. A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to A. I think you get the point from here. To make this process even smoother, you have the teleporters line up such that the exit is on one side of the checkpoints and the entrance is on the other. You run straight from one into the other. If you can't line them up, it's recommended that you mark the teleporter players who are supposed to enter with the ping commands so that things aren't as confusing. When done properly, this is how it looks. And so we click over to here and it gives you guys a little bit of a video demonstrating on how exactly this works. You put the teleporters on, the outsides of the gates or whatever, and you basically just keep on running through them, get some jump pads on the outsides of some other ones, and you're pretty much good to go. You're gonna guarantee that platinum badge really fast. And he said, yeah, we overran that for the sake of seeing what happens. Fortunately, you don't get more rewards for completing more than 15 laps, but before you call it pointless, there are actual benefits to doing this. With this method, you can pretty much finish the 15 laps in 2 to 3 minutes, and this gives you a full 3 to 4 minutes to do a variety of things, picking up your quest, finding and completing storm chests, and farming materials in general. Essentially, not are you not walking out of the mission with less materials than you begin with, you end up having more. This makes the mission optimal for stocking up on materials while getting some gold to go along with it. Unfortunately though, the XP rewards are mediocre, and players are still better off farming power level 100 cap 4 missions. Loadout wise, I ran the farming build covered in my other post with Archaeologist in main. And if you guys don't know what he's talking about, I did a video on the best farming builds in Fortnite Save the World, and I actually covered this in one of my videos, I think about a week ago, so you guys can go check that out if you would like. And then he says, conclusion, whether or not you have a dedicated group to run this with, it remains one of the best methods to obtain gold in the game currently. Running teleporters yields you more free time to run around and farm around the map, which is a decent quality of life improvement. Even if you're not into gold nor materials, the beta storm is at very least a very fast way of obtaining tickets for the troll stash llamas. Alright, as always, thanks for reading and good luck farming. So you definitely don't need a full team to do this, but if you do have a full team, you'll end up walking out with a lot more stuff than you went in with, because you have a lot more free time and you would have got the platinum badge to get a little bit of slightly more rewards. But with this mission, you are going to be getting the most materials, and you're going to be getting freaking a crap ton of gold, you know, for pretty much doing nothing. It's the fastest way to get gold reliably in the game, and you don't even need a full group to do it, as all you really got to do is just start the mission and at least get a bronze badge, and then you're good to go. But yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and big shout out to White Sushi for making this video possible. I figured I'd make this video as a way of sharing information around the community, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. That is it for me, and tomorrow I'll probably have a video out on the Mercury LMG because it's such a hot topic in the community right now. I'll make sure to get that covered for you guys. But guys, thank you so much for watching. I greatly do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.